Country people, I want make una settle down, listen to this very audio. This video, na Papa you do. This part for inside, I want make una pay attention to wetin Papa you talk for this part. He say woman and man, they no fit dey equal. He say e no good make woman and man they share equality. Say man na man, woman na woman. In terms of marriage, say man na stand first. And secondly, he can say women, without a woman, there is no home. Say that home, now that place where you there without a woman, a house. Say, but when a woman comes, she converts it into a home. He comes to talk about respect. I want make all of una follow me hear something. Because it be like say, maybe na me not hear and where. You understand? So I want all of us to sit down together. May we listen. I am not trying to say, Papa, you at some areas, it not make point to. He make a lot of sense. But you see, women, they not be slave. You marry a woman, you guys go stand together to make the house work. If a man could do all sorts, all he likes, and then the wife will be limited to do any of that, it's not right. It's like slavery. I'm not trying to say the man is not the head of the house. A man is the head, the woman is the neck. Without the neck, the house can't move. The head cannot move. You see, for the scripture, the place Christ loved so much was the church. The church was the place Christ loved so much. If you are a Christian, read your Bible. Christ loved the church so much, to the extent of Christ telling you men, he said, love your wife as Christ loves the church. The things where Papa you they talk, I am not here to argue, but I still do not see reasons with him in some areas, which I would like many of you to listen to. Okay? The only part when I see reasons, we say, when you say make women they under man, that one they work automatic. You don't need to even preach it. Automatically, a wife knows that she is submissive to her husband. You don't order submission. You earn it. Now your attitude towards your wife, now she go to submit to you. If you treat your wives like trash, you don't expect her to submit. If you feel you have the right to do all what you like and the woman wouldn't say anything, then it's a lie. For me, submission is not a thing of force. You don't force a woman to submit. She submits by herself. Now your attitude towards your wife, naturally submit. You don't order, you don't as in demand submission. You earn it. Same way with respect. And I guess respect comes with submission. Anyways, listen to what Papa you they talk. Now listen to it.
About the cultures, the dynamic between men and women. Yeah. You've been quoted as saying that in our culture, men lead, women, it's not the woman that leads.
No.
People were uncomfortable with that because this is the era of women empowerment and feminism, and Okonjo-Iweala as our Minister of Finance and Angela Merkel. What did you mean by that?
When you go to marry, your wife drops her father's name and assumes yours. You can't have two people as captains in a ship. Women convert houses into homes. If you don't have a woman in the house, your house can never be a home. My wife just came in now. She's a lawyer now. I have lived with this woman for the past 53 years. Nobody has ever come in here to say, Pete, oh, please stop beating her, you will kill her. No. Why? I never saw my father beat my mother. So I cannot say I learned from my father how to beat my mother. No, I did not. I want to think about things that should help us progress, not influences that should drag us backwards. Why are men wearing earrings? What's the inspiration there? Yeah. Why are men wearing earrings? What is the inspiration? Right? Most of these influences come from outside the country. They don't help us. In our culture, like I said, a man does not kneel down to offer a ring to a woman. And again, men and women are not equals. No, in the home. There has to be a leader. You see, women are free to express their opinions. If you come to our industry today, most of our girls who got married some 2-3 years ago have all left their husbands from beginning to the end. I was even shocked to hear that Chioma Chukwuka had also left their, the Ireti Doyle and, Tonto. You take a vow when you're going to get married. For better, for worse. Not for better for us. For better, for worse. You will always think it's greener on the other side. That's the mistake that we all make. Try to be satisfied with what you have within you. It goes a long way. I love women a great deal, and I respect them. If I see any young man beating up a woman, oh my God, I just think you don't qualify to be a man. Yeah. Men, God has given women their tongues. What makes you a mature person is your ability to cope with what they tell you without resorting to violence. Yeah. Your wife will tell you the worst thing on earth, right? If you can react properly. There's something called equanimity, a song for her. If you can react patiently, it's some kind of studied reaction. The Frenchman called it sang-froid, you can cope with what she does. At the end of the day, she will apologize to you. What we were doing then, I don't think it can work now. If your wife annoys you, you don't eat what she has cooked. If you do it 2 or 3 times, she will go and report you to either your father or your relation. He no longer eats my food. I don't know what he will do that. Then the families will come together. They are organic, right? But what I hear now is that if you refuse to eat, the wife doesn't really give a damn. I don't know whether it is true, but that is what I heard. That the women even say, hey, you can go to hell and stay there if you like, Me
now, I want to drop my 2 cents. Ogadangidi, Ebubedike. The part where he talks about kneeling down. Ebubedike. It is not easy to give birth to a child. Sir, Ebubedike, do you know what it takes us women to give birth? Ebubedike, do you know that kneeling down is not even enough for a man to propose to a woman? The reason why is because everybody can, we the women, when we are pregnant, everybody, do you know that we, our body that we normally cover for nobody to see, once it gets to the time of giving birth, even during antenatal, everybody, do you know we have to open our body for somebody else to see? Do you know we no longer have shame for somebody to put their hand to check if the baby's head is balancing or not balancing? Do you know that we have to open our leg like this for the gynecologist to check if everything is in order without shame? Just to bring that child that later comes to answer your name. You, the man. I still believe, Ebubedike, that kneeling down is not even enough for a man. The man needs to lie down and be rolling on the ground. Do you know why? Some of us, we carry our child for more than 10 months, some in 11 months. While some will still give birth to the child, there will be no more. You know what it takes to give birth? Oh, but I wish I could just do the experiment, as in show you the little pain we go through. If you can feel that pain for a second, I swear to God, you will not even say a man should not kneel down to propose. The man should be rolling on the floor to propose. Ebedike, do you know the bites of obala that women lose when they are giving birth to a child? Do you know when it comes to the areas of giving birth to a child, so many women will undress. They no longer think about their body being seen by somebody else. All they want is to push out that child. Eventually, that child comes out to answer your name. I think we should put some credit. When you people are talking about women, I know back in the days, in your era, women were like nothing. Women don't have right to do so many things that is happening now. But gone are those days. I am not saying that a woman shouldn't respect her husband. I am not saying that a woman shouldn't put food on the table for her husband. I am not saying that when your husband says, I don't want to eat, you tell him to go and buy. No, you have to ask questions, because so many men still uses that logic up to date. They will say, I will not eat your food. You will not have to apologize if you've done something wrong, or you guys will have to dialogue and then your husband eats your food. Women should be well respected. I will say it well, as in clear. Men should also be respected. But you see that areas of the proposing, Ebedike, I wish they allow some of our men to go into the labor room with these women. So you see what a woman go through just to give you that child that answers your name. You don't stress. You are not in pain. You don't experience the whole thing the woman goes through. They takes your urine. They takes your obala. They do tests. You will come again. I don't know if it's happening in Nigeria like that, but because over here we do tests like saying tomorrow no day. Once the child is now on when you are now in your third trimester, another test. This time that they put on, they check you. Sometimes they will use that machine to check. Hey, when the head of the child isn't down, they will have to do what they call, they will not be pressing your belly like this to rotate the child so that it can come down. Ebubedike, it's not a thing I would have liked you to see with your own eyes, or experience just a little peek of what the pains women go through when they are giving birth to their child. So me, I disagree. Men need to rub themselves on the ground, because women have so much to bring. You put your water there, the woman turn out to become picky. Carry on for so many months. Why some of them die in the process? Men should have strong regards for women, so women also have to have strong regards for men. I am against that slavery kind of lifestyle for women. I believe in equality. Yes, you see, you don't demand respect. Respect comes by itself. The woman will see, if you value your wife, you don't need to do much. She will spread her wrapper on the floor. Anywhere she goes, she wants people to see that she loves her husband. Do you know that? The man, you will be so surprised. Oh, why is my wife doing this? Yes, it's because of how you treat her. How you treat her. You don't command respect. You earn respect. Obedike, did you see what your son did to May? Did you see how he disrespected May on the media? Do you see how your son crossed boundaries to go collect Mr. Obasi's wife and brought it home? Even the woman is answering your surname with a capital letter. There was nothing like any official statement about Juju Austin, although you spoke very well about Queenmay, Edochie, but still a lot has happened, which so many of us never expected to see like this. We expected to see see more of your actions, not only the one you are doing on the real life actions, but we did not see. It was already at the end of the journey that we now started seeing you coming to say Queenmay is your bone marrow. That bone marrow love have been very, very effective. Initially, when Juju Austin took Queenmay's case and gave it to a lady to go and say it on the free platform, you all sat and watched. This type of advice that you're bringing, I really, really like it. Oh, in my adage, they say that a king cannot only be king inside his house. He needs to, outside. He needs to also be the king in his house. You understand? With all the demonstrations and behaviors of your son, so many of us doubt that if he also takes your advice, because like to the best of my knowledge, he doesn't act like you. He doesn't respect women. For me, he has zero respect for humanity. I don't know if you also taught him all of this that you're telling us now. You understand? Because your son, Boss Queenmay, you say you don't like men that beat their wife, but you did. Why did they ban him from the mansion? According to what we hear, as it is alleged, that the mansion, he goes there to Boss May. He even carried that Mr. Obasi's wife, the one he went to collect from Mr. Obasi, the man's wife, carried her along to go and Boss May in a mansion. I think your son did not take from you at all. Or are you in support of what he did? Because with the look of things, you are supposed to be talking about that woman, that particular married woman your son removed from her husband's house and then brought out in to become a part of you guys. You that is the Edochie, you did not write your name and your surname with a big letter, but that side chick now that your son brought in is answering it with a big letter. Now May's Progress is penning them. They are telling her, remove the name. It's not by the name, Edochie. It's not by the name. It is Grace that is carrying this woman along. Grace is directing her. This is her destiny. It's how God wanted to be. If not, I don't think all these things would have happened to her. I go leave her for here, guys. Like and share. Drop your opinion. So, Edochie, I disagree with you in the part of men not kneeling down. Let them even lie down, you understand? Because to be a woman is not easy. I'm telling you the truth. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Patience Blogs Official. Thanks for watching. Bye, people.